I like to shake a leg. I like to nod my head. I like to walk into a party with a pirouette. A little move goes a long way, like a soul train line in the hallway. It's your way, my way, all day. My kind of magic is automatic. I feel like dancing. I feel like dancing. Even if it's raining, I'm not complaining. I feel like dancing. 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 Every time I feel myself getting frantic, maybe too much coffee did it. I bump up the music, bump up the click. I pick up the speed till I'm leaving it. Then I give it a half tip, and just like magic, I feel like I'm back and then my body's electric. I'm feeling elastic and super fantastic and flipping like I know gymnastics. I like to shake a leg. I like to nod my head. I like to make a snow angel while lying in my bed. But don't make me no small talk unless you got a good moonwalk. And smile with your hips, smile with your hips, smile with your hips. My kind of magic is automatic. I feel like dancing. I feel like dancing. Even if it's raining, I'm not complaining. I feel like dancing. 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 Now everybody freeze. I like to dance and it looks like this.
I like to dance and it looks like
Yeah,
this.
looking good. We like to dance and it looks like this. Come on. Smile with your hips, smile with your hips, smile with your hips. My kind of magic is automatic. I feel like dancing. I feel like dancing. Even if it's raining, I'm not complaining. I feel like dancing. 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 We 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 feel like dancing.
Let's learn I Feel Like Dancing. It's choreographed by myself, Michelle Wright. It is a 32 count 4-wall beginner level line dance with no restarts and technically no tags, but it does have a fun step change on the end of wall 8 where he's going to say freeze. On the last 4 counts of the dance, you're going to strike your best pose and then hold it for a total of 4 counts. And then you will start the dance all over again. So let's turn around and break down the dance section by section using steps and counts. We'll then practice the front wall all the way through with steps and counts, talk about that special fun step change, and then we're going to go around and do a full rotation of the dance, or all 4 walls, so that you know how this dance works. So let's turn around and learn I Feel Like Dancing. Section 1, your weight's going to start on your left foot. We're going to make a zigzag on the floor, stepping our feet into the diagonal. When you're stepping into the right diagonal, your body is going to be pointed towards the left diagonal. When you're stepping to the left diagonal, your body's going to be pointed to the right diagonal. So we're going to step our right foot into 130, but my body is facing 1030. You're going to bring your left foot in, and then we're going to do a side chasse or a right together right, right, left, right. Now we're going to repeat that, but we're going to make a quarter turn so you're facing the other diagonal, stepping your left foot into the 1030 diagonal, step, together, step, together, step. And you want to end with your body facing 130 for the next section. Let's try that with some counts. Stepping into the right diagonal, body's facing the other diagonal. Step 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now for some styling, when you're doing that, whenever you step to the side, you can bring your knees out. Whenever you bring it in, you're going to bring them together. So you end up going out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, when you're doing that diagonal. So if I was traveling to the right diagonal, it would be knees out, in, out, in, out, out, in, out, in, out. And what you do with your hands is totally up to you. Sometimes I like doing different things depending on what the lyrics say. From here, you're facing 130, your weight is on your left foot. We're going to do a right toe strut into the 130 diagonal, touching our right toe forward, bumping your hip forward, and then stepping on it. We're now going to repeat that with our left foot, but we're going to make an eighth of a turn. So now you're facing 3 o'clock, touching your left toe forward, bump your hip, bump and step. We're now going to do 2 eighth walk-arounds. So we're going to make an eighth of a turn, stepping into the 430 diagonal with our right foot. Make another eighth of a turn, stepping your left foot towards 6 o'clock. Now we're going to do a half run around, stepping right, left, right. You want that to make a nice big arc on the floor. You have plenty of time and steps to do it. So you want to make a nice big arc on the floor. Let's try that with some counts. You're facing 130. We're doing our toe strut. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So now some styling for that. On one of the walls, he's going to say, pump up the music, pump up something else. And you can put your hands up while you do those toe struts. I like to do right and left, or left and right, whatever feels good for you. Then there's one part, he says, I walk into the room doing a pirouette. So when you do that run around, you can come like up on the balls of your feet if you would like to match some of the music. From here, your weight is on your right foot, you're facing 12 o'clock. We're going to do a jazz box quarter turn with a step together to start section 3. So we're going to cross our left over our right, step your right foot back, make a quarter turn, stepping your left foot to the left side. You're now at 9 o'clock. You're going to bring your right foot into your left. We're now going to step our left foot to the side, right foot together, and we're going to do a side mambo cross, rocking our left foot to the side, recover right, cross left over right. Let's try that with some counts, crossing it over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now, there are options for your arms. On wall 1, he's going to say, I like to pop and lock it. So you can bring your arms bent up to your chest, and you can kind of do chest pumps, bringing your arms, elbows back, chest out, pump on both each step. And when you step together, you're going to relax your arms. And then on that same wall, he says, do a little bit of the robot. So when I rock to the side, I bring my hand, left hand back, right hand forward. And then when I cross, I switch. Again, it's totally optional. You don't have to do any of it. On the other walls, I like to swing my hands back and forth. Sometimes I'll add more chest pops. Just have a lot of fun with that section. Section 4, our final section, we're going to touch our right toe into the right diagonal as you bump your hip forward. So you're going to take your right hip, bump it to the right, step down, take your left toe, bump it to the left diagonal, and step down. You're now going to step your right foot slightly to the side, and you're going to roll your hips counterclockwise from left around to right. So bring your hips left around, and then you're going to bump your hip forward to the left diagonal. Now we're going to put our weight onto our left foot as we roll our hips around and bump. And then you're ready to start the dance all over again. When you do this around and bump, try not to put your whole body into the diagonal. You just want your hip to go to the diagonal. You kind of want to stay facing here so that you can do that side together. So let's try that part with some counts. Touching into the diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4, roll 5, 6, 7, 8, end of dance. Let's try the front wall all the way through, one time with steps, one time with counts, and then we'll talk about that special fun part on wall 8. Weights on your left foot, we're stepping our right foot into the diagonal, you're facing 1030. It's right together, right side, chasse, left together, left side together, side diagonal toe, strut, eighth toe, strut, eighth, walk, walk, half run, 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 jazz box, quarter, turn, together, side, together, side, mambo, cross, touch it, forward, bump, step, touch it, forward, bump, step, roll your hips around and bump, around, and bump. And then you're ready to start the dance all over again. Let's try it with some counts. Weights on your left foot. You're heading into 130, bodies facing the other diagonal. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you can make that section as big as you want. There's sections where he says smile with your hips, smile with your hips. So you can have as much fun as you want with it. Now let's talk about wall 8. Wall 8 is going to be our side wall. You are going to dance the whole thing. We're going to come to this wall after you do your side mambo steps, or our last section, or section 4. You're going to touch and bump your hips. So you're going to go touch, bump, and step, touch, bump, and step. On that step, he's going to say, freeze. I want you to strike your best pose, whatever you want to do. It could be different every time you dance it. You could do disco. You could do the lean back. You could stick your tushy out. Whatever pose you would like to do, have fun with your neighbors. Whatever it may be, you can lean up against your neighbor. My suggestion is whatever pose you do, that you're on your left foot, so that when we start the dance all over again, after you count out 4 counts of the dance, including your pose, you can start the dance all over again with your side together, side together, side. Okay? That's the only special thing, and if you choose to skip it, totally fine. You would just finish out the dance. This is just to make it a little more fun and fit the music, but it's totally okay if you dance through it. The dance is going to end naturally facing 12 o'clock after your touches and your bumps, and then you don't have to worry about the rest of the dance. Sometimes I just like to push my hip to the left or the right to end the dance. So now, let's go all the way around. On the front and back walls, I'm going to do steps, and on the side walls, I'm going to do counts. So we're stepping into that right diagonal. It's right together, side, left together, side, diagonal toe, strut, 8th toe, strut, 8th, walk, and a run, cross, back, quarter, together, side, mambo, cross, touch and step, bump and step, roll your hips, diagonal, 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Side together, side, side, diagonal toe, strut, 8th toe, strut, 8th, walk, half, run. Jazz box, quarter, turn, together, side, mambo, cross, touch, bump, step, roll your hips, side together, 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that is the whole dance. I hope this helps you learn I Feel Like Dancing. I choreographed this for the Suncoast Line Dance Workshop in Sarasota, Florida. So I hope you enjoy. Thanks, guys.